Hey guys, okay, so tonight's training is about Beachbody coaching apps. When I first started, I think I must have had like 30 apps trying to figure out how I could use this for this and how I could use that for that. And then I started having duplications of stuff and I couldn't find things and I couldn't figure out what I needed where or when I should use it and so on and so forth. So after doing this for a little while, I figured out these are probably the best apps to at least start with, to kind of get yourself going so you have a method for using each of them, and then pick up or take off what you don't need. So of course you're going to need Facebook. You're going to need Facebook because that's where that's the hub, our social media hub. Even if you do Instagram, with your Instagram, you're going to have to take them someplace else. So if you do Instagram, then you're going to have to take them to either the Facebook page group, or you're going to have to take them to the app, the challenge tracker app. So starting off with Facebook is probably the best way to go. If your people are already on Instagram, they like Instagram. If your people are already on Twitter, they like Twitter. So you've got to figure out how to either get those people to go from the other platforms to Facebook, or do these challenges and group things in those other platforms. I haven't figured it out yet, so my main focus is Facebook and Facebook groups. Speaking of Facebook groups, it's much easier if you have the app for Facebook groups than it is if you just have Facebook. And the reason for that, I don't even know if they'd let you do it without the app anymore. The reason for that is you can control things a lot better if you actually have the group. Plus it will keep you off of that news feed that you can get caught into when you're trying to do some group activities. It's so easy to get caught up in that Facebook news feed, and before you know it, 30 minutes have gone by. So that's Facebook, where you're going to extend your network, you're going to find new friends, you're going to post about what you're doing in your journey, and then there's the Facebook groups. And the Facebook groups is where you're going to host your challenge groups. That's where you're going to have your hubs, your tribes, your community. However you decide to do it, if you want to keep the group closed or open, completely up to you. With my Facebook group, what I do is I have one group, one mega group, and then with that mega group I have events within the group. So whether it's a vegan weekend or a 6-day sip and squat smoothie challenge, it's all within that group. It's just easier for me to kind of mind that group. And then when I do a specific like 21-day or 30-day challenge group, I pull them out into a group text or group messaging. So it's just the people that are on it, and it's just us talking to each other. So it's kind of like a group message, group text message, kind of same concept. The next thing you're going to want to do is get a calendar. Now, however you want to do this, whether you're a paper calendar or a digital calendar, it's up to you. I'm constantly on the go, so my calendar needs to be digital. I do keep a paper calendar, but that's when I'm trying to plan things out and see where things fall in the month, like holidays and like if I have a vacation or event. It's sometimes just easier for me to see that paper calendar. So when I'm planning ahead, I use that. But for scheduling my day-to-day stuff, for scheduling when I'm going to do events, when I need to talk to people, when I need to message people, I use a calendar, the app. The next thing you want to have is a photo backup. So I like Google Photos. I'm a Google girl. I love Google everything. So I like the photo backup. You can set it up to automatically back up any pictures that you take, which I love because I can back up my Google Photos on all of my devices. So if I take something with my picture, and then later that night I want to add something to it or turn it into a slide or whatever else, I can get on my laptop and still open up my Google Photos and the picture will be there. I don't have to worry about sending it to myself or sending it back and forth or sending it to an app. It's on every device that I'm on because every device that I'm on has my Google profile. The other reason that I like this is because if you go to an event, oftentimes you'll take video and pictures that are like buku crazy. You can actually clear out your gallery. All of your other photos will be saved, but you can clear out your gallery on your phone or your tablet itself to get more space. So I definitely like this. And a lot of times I'll take pictures and forget about them. So it'll be like recycling pictures that I forgot about, and they'll be on my Google Photos. I also like Google Keep. I use Google Keep the same way you would use your clipboard. So if you ever do a copy paste on your phone and it says save to clipboard, and then you go to where you're going to type and you pull up the clipboard for all the things that you saved, imagine that. That's what Google Keep is. But this allows you to kind of categorize it. So for example, in my Google Keep, I have different categories such as inviting to a challenge group. I have different scripts, different ways of saying things. If I'm trying to figure out how to approach somebody, I have ideas or reminders. I keep lists in there. I keep checklists in there, like daily checklists or kind of mantras. If it's something that I share often, I'll keep it in there so I can copy paste it and send it. But it's a great way to kind of have I don't know, like a clipboard on steroids. You can organize it, color coded, you can upload images, whatever you want to it. So I really like this because once you have so much in your clipboard, it erases it. So if you haven't used that script in a while or whatever, it's gone, it's out of there. With Google Keep, I can keep all different kinds of scripts and sayings and such in that app and refer to it because it's color coded. It's really easy for me to find. So the other one that I like, and I don't even know, how I came across this. I was looking for a certain link so that I can add my Coach ID to it. And I came across this app. Now, depending on whether you have Android or Apple, one is a Coach code, so you'll see a CC, and the other one is a Beachbody code, so you'll see the BB. Either one will do the same thing. You put in your Coach ID number, and boom, it will automatically populate pretty much every link you can think of with your Coach ID number to it. So you can very easily send any links or messages that you have. You can instantly send it to somebody. You don't have to go search for it in the website and then change the end of the URL to add the referral question mark, all that other stuff. You don't have to do that. You don't have to think about it. The Beachbody coaching app link, it has, it's divided by challenger groups, it's divided by the blog, it's divided by Shakeology, so it's super easy to use, super quick, super great resource. The next thing is the mobile enrollment app. It's not actually an app, it's actually just a mobile version, but it's super easy. You can actually use it on a cellular device, your tablet, or on a computer. I find this to be the absolute easiest way to enroll someone, whether it's a coach or a customer, on my phone, tablet, or computer. It works the exact same way. There's no guesswork to it. You're in and out and done. You don't have to look for the link, search for it, anything like that. So as you start to gather more people in your list, you kind of have to figure out what you're doing with them and where you want them to go. I know that some coaches use TeamZ, and I know some coaches use Streak. I don't use Streak really because I don't do too much in Google and email. I need to start as another avenue, but right now I don't do too much in email. I don't use TeamZ. Well, honestly, I don't use TeamZ because I didn't want to pay $30 for something that I could do for free. And I have Trello for free, and I can pretty much set up Trello the exact same way. And I will try to remember to put the link to how to use Trello to do your business tracker and to do your master list. So you can look at your master list, you can pull up a person, you can see what you have done or haven't done, what needs to be done. You can link it to a calendar. There's so many different ways that you can use Trello to kind of make sure you're progressing in your relationships with all of the people in your contact list, similar to how you would use Streak. So these are kind of optional-ish. So Zoom, I know a lot of coaches use Zoom to communicate and record calls. I have it in case I'm with another team and they're doing something. They usually do it on Zoom. Right now, I've noticed a lot of coaches using Facebook Live, which is great because the fewer apps, the better is kind of how I feel. And it's once you put it on there live, it's there. You can share the link and send it and such like that. So you don't even have to worry about trying to record it. Like if you're in Zoom, you have to record it and send it. The other app is the Challenge Tracker app. So I think it's a great app. It's kind of like any other health tracking app, like a walking app, pedometer type of thing, except it's just tracking if you did or did not work out, if you did or did not take your shake. You can post in it and run it like a challenge group on Facebook. My concern is if they're already on Facebook, I don't want them to have to go to something else. I think I would start using it more if they were to provide kind of extra things, kind of like pedometer, you know, where you can track your food, you can track your calories. If it upped the ante like that, then I would probably cross over a little bit. One of my favorite photo apps is Photo-Fi. I think I spent, well, there's a free version. You can get tons of stuff on the free version. And then there's different things that you can buy, different sets of images and photo, you know, filters and things like that that you can buy. I think I've spent maybe $5 or $6 total in the past year in purchasing different types of filters and things like that. But it's been worth it because I probably use Photo-Fi at least twice a day, if not more than that. All right, so that's it. Super quick. I try not to waste your time and try and give you the meat of the information so that you can look into it for the best of your ability. If you have any questions on the apps that I went over, or if you have different apps that you use that you absolutely love and can't do without, I would love to know about them so I could give it a try to see if it will kind of streamline what I'm already doing, and then we can share. So that's it for me. Talk to you guys later.